My observation of your book, you've interviewed a lot of people that didn't come from wealth,
Right.
you included. And when you're looking at the commonalities between all of them, how to invest. And I'm looking at the typical person right now trying to save in their 401k. None of you all in that book really saved. You guys all invested.
Right. Well, look, there are different things. The book was written for this is a book called How to Invest, and obviously you're not going to read that book and become Warren Buffett, just like you're not going to read a book by Tiger Woods and become a great golfer. You can't read a book and all of a sudden change your life that dramatically. But this is designed for young students who want to consider a career in investing, or for the average person and not the superstars. For the average person who has a reasonable amount of excess income, they probably shouldn't try to be Warren Buffett by all of a sudden picking stocks themselves, picking bonds themselves. They probably should give their money to a money manager, and probably best to put it in an index fund, which will track the market. Because the average person who makes $50,000, $100,000 a year is not going to quadruple their net worth by picking stocks here and there. You're just not going to beat the market averages. So be with the market average, and either go with an index fund that's a low fee. That's what the average person should really do, in my view.
When you interviewed Mary Callanan Erdos,
Right.
she goes on record saying that there's 2,200 analysts starting. There's a 2 to 3 year training program, and if you're going to master something, it takes 10,000 hours. If you're going to work a typical job, it's going to take you 5 years to master something. She goes on record by saying, in Wall Street, it's 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. In 2 to 3 years, you'll master something. She got a lot of pushback because of that. Are we in a generation right now where people don't want to put in the work and put in the effort to start mastering things?
I think there are always going to be people with ambition, and always people want to get ahead in life, at least in this country. Some people may rebel against that. There are some people in the youngest generation who now say, look, I want to work 20 hours a week, and I work from home, and I'm not going to the office. But those people will be left behind, in my view. I think there are people ambitious who want to get ahead in life. Mary Erdos, for those who don't know, runs the J.P. Morgan private wealth business, which is roughly a $4 trillion business, and she's managing money for the wealthiest people in the country.
She's a heavyweight. She's not just anybody.
She's a serious person,
Yes.
and one of the, I tried in the book to make it clear, you don't have to be an old white man to be an investment professional who's good. So I had people from minority backgrounds, people who are women, and I think there'll be more of them. If I wrote this book 10 years from now, there might not be that many white males in it because the business is changing.
So with all the craziness taking place, I believe future looks bright. If you believe future looks bright, get your latest Future Looks Bright hat of Valuetainment. It says Future Looks Bright here, Future Looks Bright here. We got them in white, we got them in black, we got them in red. Our black on black sold out. These are about to sell out. If you haven't ordered one yet, we had a person in Michigan, bought one, then he bought 3. Then when those 3 people weren't in the office, they had to order 58 of them because people wanted the Future Looks Bright hat, especially during times like this, because ain't nobody saying Future Looks Bright. To order your Future Looks Bright hat, click over here, and to watch the entire podcast, click here. Take care, everybody.